I got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new guap, wear that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know.
Halo everyone, welcome to my video again. And di sini saya akan mereview jurnal tentang presupposition, and jurnal yang berjudul The Analysis of Presupposition in Maleficent Movie, yang ditulis oleh Divian Srigustari and Nurlaili Makiyah tahun 2021 dan terbit di Jurnal Akrab Juara volume 6 nomor 4. Journal background in the conversation. Some utterance may have a literal meaning, but the other utterance meaning depends on the content. Therefore, there are two concepts in distinct language: semantic and pragmatics. State that semantics deals with deictic meaning in semantics differs as property of expression in given language. In abstraction from particular situations, speakers on hearers. When we're in communication, it can occur of mistakes because the listener unable to get the information that's said by the speaker. Welcome 2013, Junayardi 2015. This problem can happen because the listener unable to get the meaning behind the statements said by the speakers. Sometimes the listener do not understand about the information that is not said directly by the speakers. In this case, the listener not only has understand the meaning of the words that is said by the speakers, but also has to understand the situation and context of the conversation. But there are some topics in pragmatics such as deexis, reference and address presupposition, implicature, politeness, and speech acts, but the writer just for focus on studying presupposition. Literature review, pragmatics. Levinson's defines pragmatics as the study of language used in communication. He said the pragmatic study the relation between language and context of language understanding, with the involves of making conclusions that will connect to what is said and what is mutually assumed or what said before. Furthermore, Lens note that pragmatics is the study of meaning related to circumstance in speech. Research method. Pragmatics approach was used in this analysis since it is useful and applicable to analysis language context. It is most necessary, be broad and interrogative in such a way as to include the factor present in multilingual situation. Additionally, the writer used qualitative research method to analyze the presupposition in the Maleficent movie. According to Desin and Lintos, qualitative research in focus in multi-method involving an interpretative naturalist approach to its subject matter. This means qualitative research study things in their natural settings. According to Arikunto 2006, data search in the research in the subject where the data obtained to analyze the presupposition in Maleficent's movie. The writer used the data answers found in Maleficent movie script. The data focus on the kinds of presupposition by Yule. The script was downloaded from the internet. And finding and discussion. Tips Tips of presupposition found in the utterance of character. The data analysis in this study is not entirely present. The study presents 72 presupposition and contains the six types of presupposition which answer the first problem of study. They represent the overall data found in movies. The meaning of presupposition. Number one, existential presupposition. The context from datum the participants are Malvian and Mr. Santuel take place in the Moors. As mentioned before, Malvian is flying, then she meet Mr. Santuel, so she greet him and say good morning. Mr. Santuel, I love your cars. This presupposition can also be seen in possessive construction. In this case, she used yours, which give the implied meaning that Melvians greet Mr. Santuel and small talk. Number two, factive presupposition. In this situation, happens when Aurora is playing with the Morse creators, but the other is run in hurry because the someone is there. The bold utterance in class 7 as factive presupposition because the word no can be used to denote about fact. In this example, the speakers indicate that it's a fact that someone is there. The participant is Aurora and Melvin. Take place in the Moors forest at night. As the mentioned before, Aurora is playing with the Moors creators, but suddenly they run in hurry. Aurora knows that Melvin is hiding the dark, so she says, I know you are there. This presupposition can be seen the word no which give implied the Aurora can feel the existence of Maleficent even though she is hiding. Number 3, lexical presupposition. In this situation, happen because Maleficent turned Diaphal from a bird to human. The plot utterance classified and lexical presupposition because the word stop presuppose that there is another nor asserted meaning that is considered to be understood. In this dialogue, the non-asserted meaning is he was complaining before. Number 4, non-factive presupposition. In these situations happen when Aurora is in the merge, then she meet Maleficent, and therefore from the first time since she was a child. The plot utterance classified as non-factive presupposition because the words cannot presuppose that the situation is never happens. In this dialogue, the speakers indicate that she never be in the Morse before. Number 5, structural presupposition. In this situation, it happens when Stephen come back to the Morse after a long time to meet Melvin. The bold utterance classified as structural presupposition because the speaker treat them as proposed information and listener accept that information to be true. The participants as Stephen and Maleficent take place in the Moors forest. Stephen comes to the Moors After a long time, he called Muffins because you want to tell something. Then Muffins come and say so. How the laugh with the human? The presupposition can also be in which question contraction in the case she use how, which give the implied meaning. Is Malvin script Stephen because he's never come. And the last number six, counterfactual presupposition. And this situation happens after Stephen is told something and Muffins know about that, so order him to the restore. The plot utterance classified and counterfactual presupposition because it is used if close. The speaker saw that the statement is contrary to fact. It is indicate that the speaker could not keep the stone. The context for datum: the participants are Melvin and Stephen. Take at the musket, Stephen is stealing a jewel from the pool. Melvin know about the other him restored, but the restored she meant by throw the jewel to the pool. After the Melvin takes Stephen to the musket, there Stephen said, "If I knew you would throw it away, I would have kept it." This type of presupposition can be seen in if clauses and construction, which give implied. Implies meaning he regret give the jewel back. In conclusion, two conclusions can travel from the analysis. Firstly, it was found there were 6 steps of presupposition that were used by the character in the movie by using the theory of presupposition. In the Malvern movie script there are 108 entries which consist presupposition. And, and secondly, to determine the meaning of the utterance which consists presupposition, as that in second research question, the writer used theory of context from Yule, which are linguistic context and physical context. The study found that the presupposition utterance have implicit meaning that are not asserted directly in the presupposition and help the listener or the audience understood the other's intention of the speaker. Sekian review jurnal dari saya. Apabila ada salah, mohon maaf. Terima kasih.